Battlecade 2003. 10 men are coming in. One man, and one man only leaves with $5,000 and a shot at the heavyweight title currently held by the profile Rick Stone. First up, we've got to talk to the Reverend Slim. Reverend Slim is going to be in this big Battlecade 2003. Reverend Slim, come on in here. Tell us about how you think you can get a shot at $5,000 in the profile Rick Stone.
Through trial and tribulation, upon burden of my profession faith, $5 would look awful good in my offering plate. Plus, the NACW title would look good at my pulpit, my brother. There, as I make my way through the stench of ignorance, that stench of sin, which is called Newland, North Carolina, you heathens better get ready and study your scripture, because I can assure you one thing: Reverend Slim shall be the last man standing at Battlecade. Let freedom ring, my brother.
All right, the Reverend Slim with some strong comments. Also, we want to talk to Slash and Scar, the Lost Souls. You guys could be wrestling each other. It could be you guys and Black Angel and Tommy Gunn. It could be Buff Bagwell and Ricky Morton. Also, Big Tony Cicero and the main attraction, Scott Powers, Chris Steele. Big Tony, these guys could be facing each other. Could be Buff and Ricky. Who's going to get the shot at the profile Rick Stone?
10 men in the ring, 9 men out of the ring. One of these two will be remaining. Tell them how it is.
You know what? Ricky Morton, Buff Bagwell, we're going to make sure no matter where you enter into Battlecade, that neither one of you are going to be the last man standing, because you're not going to get a chance to steal the NACW title like you stole our NACW tag team titles. And what happens? Everybody wants to know what happens if it does come down between you and I, Scott.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we, Chris?
Well, I guess we will. But either way it goes, it's going to be plenty of action, twice the satisfaction, and the night of main attraction.
That's June 7th, Newland, North Carolina, Avery County High School Gym. Fans, it's Battlecade 2003. He's taking on one half of the former tag team champions in Scott Powers. And Ben, we got to worry about Tony Cicero and Chris Steele out there. And as I turn around, it looks like, wait a minute, Ben, who asked him to come out here?
Harry James has joined us at our ringside location, fans. What you guys did last week, Perry James, was absolutely uncalled for. And I'm going to personally go to the commission and suggest a suspension and a substantial fine for you, Rick Stone, Tony Cicero, and the main attraction.
You know, you can get all loud all you want to. The fact of the matter is, I do not care what you think, Big Brother. People have been disrespecting us, and we are on a campaign of respect. And Ricky Morton's getting ready to find that out right now.
This is what happens here.
You see that? You see that, Perry James? You see Chris Steele trip Ricky Morton? You see that?
What I see is Scott Powers all over Ricky Morton. That's what I see.
Why did you guys have to do that to Danny Dollar? Not one heart punch, but 2.
3.
Heart punches are illegal.
Danny Dollar was a pest, a peon. He didn't have a chance. He was never of the caliber of the heavyweight champion. So we went ahead and eliminated him.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I have never seen Ricky Morton as upset as he was earlier here tonight. And I got to believe that Scott Powers is in for a hard time. This match is out.
All right, do you condone these tactics, Perry James? Look at Tony Cicero. Look at Chris Steele. They're cheap-shotting Ricky Morton. Look at that. Now, what do you say? What can you? How can you defend that?
I can defend it by saying we are successful. That's why we can do whatever we want to whoever we want to.
Ricky
because
Morton,
we are successful.
Ricky Morton is already busted wide open. And that Powers laying those heavy right hands in right to the forehead.
He had stitches after last week, thanks to Perry James and Tony Cicero, main attraction, and Rick Stone.
And he needs more of them. He needs a broken arm, a broken leg.
Nice vertical suplex from Scott Powers has Ricky Morton in trouble. Now Scott Powers feeling pretty good about himself.
Scott Powers going for the cover here. Ricky Morton, too much heart to go for that. Too much heart, too much fire, too much fight left in Ricky Morton.
Perry James, I saw a little power play by you. Looks like you were kind of calling the shots last week. Is there a little dissension in the house of Cicero?
I think you would like for there to be some dissension among Big.
You trying to take over?
No. Me and Big Tony
here. Ricky Morton with a quick sunset flip, and now Scott Powers working on the bleeding forehead of Ricky Morton.
I tell you what, Newland, North Carolina, this Saturday night, Avery County High School, you're going to be there with Rick Stone.
Why don't you get in the Battlecade, Perry James?
Why don't you mind your own business? Battlecade 2003, one of the biggest events ever, and it's going to be in Newland, North Carolina.
Ben, is it too late to get Perry James and Cicero in the Battlecade?
I really don't have anything to do with that, but if I could, I think I would.
Right in front of one of our broadcast cameras.
Buff Bagwell is going to be there with his partner, Ricky Morton, and Main Attraction are going to have to crawl through those ropes, and they're going to be in that ring with Ricky and Buff at some point during that Battlecade.
This is bedlam here. You got Cicero, you got Chris Steele. It's 3-on-1 and only one referee. You got to like those odds, don't you, Perry James?
I'll tell you what, Scott Powers is all over Ricky Morton. There's no 3-on-1. What I see is Scott Powers taking Ricky, or should I say, tricky Ricky Morton to school.
How many more guys do you need? Why don't you call Rick Stone out here? Why don't you get 4 guys? Why don't you go to ringside?
I'm perfectly fine right here.
Ricky Morton coming off the rope with a heavy boot to the chin of Scott Powers, and he drops him like a bad habit with a right hand.
And now Scott Powers in a world of trouble here, Ben. Ricky Morton's a guy you can't count out. He's been down this road many times. He's paid his dues. He's been in the wrestling industry a long time. When people thought he was down to his last breath, they couldn't kick out. He's the kind of guy that has shown fire, that has come back many a time.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
It looks like I don't know, I think the blood's gotten into his eyes. I think he's having a hard time seeing, because Scott Powers tearing into that open wound. And now it looks like he pulled the tights, it looked like, Perry James. Did you see that?
Well, that's what Ricky Morton, that's exactly what he did.
What's going on here? Ricky Morton had him covered.
Wait a minute, there's the Black Angel. And the Lost Souls, Tommy Gunn.
Ring the bell.
Reverend Slim's here. This is absolute chaos here. Bedlam, mayhem.
What's going on here?
Where's Rick Stone, Perry James? You called out everybody else. Why don't you get Rick Stone in here? Why don't you get the champ out here? This is just a preview of Battlecade, Ben Throckmorton.